house with no topics are off limit.
Not none.
We're going to go ahead and introduce our host. My name is Martina.
I'm Q Everything.
PC Qualls.
Rashana Dennis.
Okay, before we get started, we did want to let you know the purpose of this show. The purpose of the show is to serve as a platform for us to be able to voice our opinions about different topics. We also want to support local businesses and entrepreneurs, so you will see that on different segments in the show. We're going to go ahead and get started with one of our first guests. We're going to go with Mr. PC.
How you doing?
Tell us about your organization, PC.
I'm Coach Quarles. I'm from McCormick, South Carolina, as you know. I have an organization in Greenwood, South Carolina, with this called the Greenwood Rappers Academy. What we have there is second chance kids that don't got in trouble or don't have the ability to play ball or need more playing time. So what we do, we go in and get those kids and give them a second chance and try to teach them a little something about life and the game.
Okay, what's your vision for your organization?
My vision is very big, and right now we're growing as we speak. My vision is to right now start an after-school program that will help the kids, tutor them in homework, anything they need from like at school, mental training, life skills, teach them all kinds of stuff, more than just about sports or athleticism, something like that.
Okay, what are some of the obstacles you faced already?
Well, every organization need money to run. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing. Getting the funds up for the kids, the travel or uniforms or food for the kids. Because some kids might not have food at home. The second thing is the parent participation. We're having a big problem with the fathers not being there. My organization, I probably only met 1 or 2 fathers. I got like over 120 kids, so that's not good. The mothers, they're there. Most of them just drop them off or, don't participate in what they got going on. So those are the main things we are trying to overcome right now.
So what are the different sports that your organization does?
Well, last year was our first year. We only did football. But as of right now, we have an 8th grade AAU basketball team. We have a 4th and 5th grade AAU basketball team, plus football. And we're adding cheer squad to the organization. We have volleyball, soccer, and all that in the future.
Okay, so I know you did mention that, sometimes within an organization there are some financial obstacles.
Right.
So if any of the viewers wanted to actually donate to your organization to be able to support the movement, how would they go about doing that?
You can reach out to me, Coach PC. I'm on Facebook, Coach PC Core. You can inbox me anytime. My email is coachpcq@hotmail. My COO, Jamal Crawford, he's on Facebook as SWAT Team SWAT. You can hit him up. He's got the same vision. We working together. Any of my family, any of the kids you can just reach out to them to donate anything you need to do for them.
Okay. Also, once we upload the video, we'll also put your contact information. So if any viewers want to go ahead and make a contribution to the cause, we'll be able to assist with that as well.
Sounds good.
If you had a message, PC, to the youth about social change and making a change in the community, what would that message be?
Be yourself, for one. Be a leader. And if you can't be a leader, follow a good leader. Follow somebody that's going to lead you to the right path. Keep God first. Can never do anything without Him. I got a saying I use called Godspeed, and it basically means you can't go too fast or you can't go too slow. He gonna keep you on that pace to in life. So if you try to go too fast, you're gonna find something you don't want, and if you go too slow, you're gonna be like you're missing out on something. So Godspeed is the main thing I preach to my guys.
Absolutely. It seems like you're doing a lot of positive things in the community, PC. I know you've hosted some camps here in McCormick that took out really well. So we want to just thank you for stopping by. And we want to let you know that you're doing great things in the community. Also, as far as one of our entrepreneurs for the show, we have Rashana Dennis. Rashana, tell us about your business.
I have a speaking and training and development business that I'm embarking on outside of my regular 9 to 5. I go by the name of Rosho when doing that piece, and I can be found on IG at Rosho Outreach. And I go around, I speak to non-profit businesses, for-profit businesses, also kids, at-risk kids, anything of that nature, and just talk to them about leadership, youth development, I even do professional development sessions and different things of that nature to kind of help you get where you want to go in life. I'm not going to say career because I think sometimes that's a mark that we don't necessarily get to, but if I can show you how to get where you want to go in life, then you can be successful. So yeah, that's pretty much my spiel.
Okay. So what's your vision for your business?
In working with adults, all too often we hear it takes a village to raise a child. Right. But my thing is, what if that village is not prepared? So in working with adults, I want to help to prepare the village to ensure that our kids are on the right path. Okay. And then in working with our kids, I want them to understand that your surrounding does not have to be your outcome, right? Exactly. Where you come from is not where you're going to land if you, as PC said, keep God first and understand who you are as a person, find your own identity, and truly, truly love who you are first, and from there you can be anything you want to be.
That's right.
Have you faced any obstacles?
Being a female in the speaking game is extremely difficult. You see a lot of big name guys who kind of lead it, and or women are typically the ones that are helping support that mission, but trying to be a woman on the forefront. Also being a single mom, it kind of helps to it helps to have that 9 to 5, so it takes away from being able to fully pursue what you are passionate about. But so those are really just my obstacles.
Okay, so what are some of the type of businesses that you can provide services to?
Any youth serving organizations, any after school organizations, any schools, elementary, middle, high school, any organizations working with kids that provide a service to kids. I'm also in compliance, so I can do CPR, AED, first aid certifications as well. Really anybody that needs that uplifting message. I don't care if it's a group of 10 or a group of 1,000. I can speak to anyone, churches, anybody of that nature. I'm open to speak with.
Okay. And if you had a message to give to the youth today, Roshana, what would your message be?
Where you start is not where you have to finish. Just truly understanding who you are. Right? Mama may not be there, daddy may not be there, but that doesn't determine what God's purpose is for your life. And we are all put here to fulfill a purpose, and just truly understand that no matter what your circumstance is at this current moment, you can grow into anything that you want to be. For instance, a diamond cannot come from a diamond, right? It takes a whole process. You got to have that pressure, you got to have that heat, and you got to be cut to become a diamond. So just fully understanding the things that you have to go through to be what you want to be in life.
I agree, absolutely. Now, has there been anything in your past that have gotten you to where you are now that's helping you support this movement that you're trying to make?
I tell everybody, I'm just a kid from McCormick, right? Born and raised down here. I love being from McCormick, but I also knew as a child growing up some of the things that I missed out on once I'm able to work with kids now in a bigger surrounding. I see all of the different advantages that they have being in a bigger city, considering I'm living in Atlanta. And I want the same for our kids here. So it's just kind of a push. My thing is to come back and do for my community once I have all the resources that I need.
Right, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's mine too.
Okay. So, well, we appreciate you also joining us today, Roshana, on the Rose Show. We're gonna move on with trending topics with Quez.
Hey, this is my segment right here. This what everybody been waiting on. I know everybody been waiting on this. So this is how we're gonna start this thing. We're gonna do the whole trending topic segment. Ain't nothing off limits. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people that want to hear what we got to say. A lot of people ain't gonna like what we got to say. That's fine too. But I hope that somebody can find something in whatever we say and use it and apply that to their everyday life. Because everybody going through something. Everybody got a story to tell. And all we trying to do is just give people a platform to speak for the people. So if anybody got anything that they want to hear us talk about, anything that they going through, that they don't want to voice themselves, that they want me to say, or Tina, or whoever we have on the show, then hey, you can reach me at Q Everything on IG, on Facebook, Marquez Q Everything Quartz. You can reach me, you can inbox me. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't like to be in the public eye. But me, hey, I don't mind being in front of the camera. So, hey, if you got anything you want to say, hey, and you want me to say it for you, then fine. Just inbox me a question, any kind of topic, and I'm your guy. So this is how we going to do it. We got some questions in this box. I'm going to let Roshana pull first, and we're going to go in from there.
Be with me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
What are your thoughts about posting relationships on social media?
Oh, I let PC go first. Because I know.
I don't feel like it's a necessity. You know,
Right.
most of the time, I have a problem with this. You know, in my little saga or whatever, they want to know why I'm not posting them as my girlfriend or significant other or whatever. I feel like that's too much advertisement, especially if you're not married. I mean, if we know what we got going on, I don't need the world to know
exactly
right off top. You know what I'm saying? If they know, if we know we got something going on, I don't have to go to Facebook and say me and Bay going to the movies or me and Bay doing this. What's understood ain't got to be explained.
Exactly.
So we say that a lot. And 9 times out of 10, when you advertise your relationship, they're giving Sue and Sally and Joe and John a green light. Like, okay, what did she see in him, or what did he see in her? You know, I look better than her, or I look better than him, or I got more money than her and him. You know, so I feel like, as long as you know what you got going on, if you want to post a picture of someone one day, that's cool. But every day posting stuff and all that, nah.
Whether I'm in a relationship or not, no one will ever know. I believe in a certain level of privacy happening. I think since I've joined Facebook, my thing has said in a relationship. So we're just going to deem that as I'm in a relationship with Jesus, right?
Exactly.
So I think there's a certain level of privacy that should happen. Like, I do agree with you. Like, if we married, okay, I can post it, this, that, and the third. You may even post a male crush or a woman crush. But as far as putting your relationship out there on display at all times, show that affection to that person in person.
In person, exactly.
And that's just my tidbit.
Kylie Jenner, if it ain't her, I ain't posting it. Point blank period.
Oh,
if I'm posting somebody my crush, it's gonna be somebody famous.
Yeah.
Cause I'm famous.
Yeah. Right,
So I mean,
right.
I don't want people to feel like they can just reach out and touch me.
And really, crush is success right now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, let's just play devil's advocate here, because a lot of women think, okay, well, if you're not posting me, or if I'm not able to post you, is because you're hiding something. What do you think about women that think about that?
I'm hiding her.
What? Why would you be in a relationship when you got hide?
I'm not in a relationship.
What do you mean?
Not necessarily. I mean, you ain't got to be hiding nothing. I mean, it's just like you making a boss move but not saying anything about it. You moving in silence. So
right.
It's not. I'm not hiding nothing. It's just the fact that we're not solid yet. So I don't want to seem like, okay, PC was just in a relationship with her last week. 3 weeks down the road, he went on a date with such and such. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so I see what you're saying about you're saying that because you're not solid yet.
Yeah.
So, or what you're saying is that you're not posting because you ain't got there as far as your status yet. So, but if you actually were there and it was solid, then you would post it.
Maybe it just.
See, if I was solid, I still wouldn't post.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
I think that the statement that you made kind of goes in line with what women think, that you're not wanting to post because you don't feel that we're as solid as that they think they may be.
Right. I just don't want to give nobody else a green light. This is my baby. I don't need everybody to know that.
And then as soon as you post it, here come everybody with everything they got to say. Now, long as you, when you with somebody and you ain't posting them, right? Everything go good.
Yeah.
Soon as you put somebody on social media, here come homegirls, homeboys. They telling her stuff that you did 3-4 years ago.
High school.
And you like, what?
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not a fan of it, so I don't do it. But
And then again, I don't see a lot of situations where you post a significant other, a girlfriend, they start getting more hollow.
Right.
People start hollering at them. You know
people don't want them until you got them. You know how that goes.
They don't want you guys, so it's best to be quiet and keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all handle y'all business on your own.
Right. Let me see what that question is.
Oh, Lord.
Why is it so to be asked on a real date? Why is it so hard to be asked on a real date in 2018?
Yeah, Claire's PC.
Well, I'll take them first too. I mean, it's most of the time, it's kind of hard to ask a woman because 9 times out of 10, she independent. So, you just can't go ask a woman, can I take you out to eat? Because 9 times out of 10, she can buy her own food.
Right.
Right. So, that's one thing, And another thing, most women think if you're trying to take them out to eat, you're trying to lay in bed with them. You're trying to, you think you got them over. So
yeah.
That's why it's kind of hard. You got to kind of like, talk to that person and get to know them a little bit better, first on the phone or text or whatever, and then try to go out on a date. That way, both of y'all got understanding. But just asking like, can I take you out to eat or can I take you to a movie or something? Nah, they ain't falling for it.
Right.
Unless they feeling you now.
Right.
They might, but 9 times out of 10, they ain't falling for it.
But what is a real date? Like, that's the thing now. With this generation, like, what is a real date? Ain't that good enough no more for a woman.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be spending a lot of money. I mean, they would seem like you got to be spending a lot of money.
You want to go to the movies, then you want to go to Miyabi's first. All right. Then we can leave Miyabi's. You want to go to the movies. Then we get in the movie, you want popcorn, you want popcorn, you want candy, and you want the big drink. Okay, fine. I done paid for that. Then we leave, you want to go get ice cream or something. Man, look here.
That's a date. I mean, that's a real date. But if you can't do all that, you let them know up front. Like, look, the only thing I got money for is a movie.
Be honest up front.
And be honest up front. See, there we fall short at as men sometimes. We want to be that man. We want to be the baller. So we going to go above and beyond. And well, we ain't got but $50.
Then ain't got no money to get to work.
Exactly. So gas ain't going to eat.
Yeah.
You can't get to work tomorrow, but you had a good date.
Right.
But you know what? Y'all just indicated y'all own problems. Because PC just started out talking about you don't want to ask an independent woman, because they can buy their own food. But now here you go. You own the date and you done fronted everything. Because you with somebody who ain't got no money. Because y'all not dealing with independent women. See, that's the problem.
See what he said, Tina, was 9 times out of 10. I think I'm that 1 out of 10
I think so.
that does not apply to, just because we appear to be independent doesn't mean that we want to do everything ourselves. Right. We are independent because we don't have someone that we're in a relationship with. So that leads to a certain level of independency that we have to have.
Right.
We can't be like, well, I want a man, so I'm going to look like I need a man at all times. Nah, bills still got to be paid. 9 times out of 10, we got kids we got to take care of.
Definitely.
But the thing is, what you deem as independence, we deem as confidence.
Right.
We're confident in who we are. We're confident in the fact of how God has made us. At least I am.
Right.
And so that comes off as independent when that is completely wrong.
Right.
I'm independent in my current situation because there's no one else I can be codependent on.
Yeah.
So the thing is, guys have to let go of that insecurity of, I'm not where I am in life to be that person for you. I'm not telling you to come take care of me financially.
Right.
I'm telling you it's some other things that are in a relationship that needs to be fulfilled. Men have to let that financial piece go and understand, like, long as you're self-sufficient in my eyes, if you're able to take care of yourself, and then you and I, we have something we can work with. Now, if you ain't able to take care of yourself and then you're still trying to come over here, then we may have an issue because I have a 12-year-old son.
Right.
I can't raise a 30-year-old man.
Exactly.
Right.
But if you're showing, like, look, I can keep my household, I can pay for my car, I'm taking care of my kids, I'm really digging you, can we start here? Of course, I'm not where I want to be financially, or I'm not even where I want to be in my career or in a success type of mindset. But I'm growing. I'm going for that.
Right.
That is a wonderful kind of setup for me for a man, because I'm not where I'm completely want to be at either. Right. And it's all too often we looking at the wrong numbers.
Right.
We looking at what that bank account says as opposed to
Exactly.
Can you emotionally invest in me? Can I emotionally invest in you? Can we build together? Is there a foundation? All too often we build these relationships off of a like, and we deem like as love. Now, I like you a lot, and I want to grow into love. Liking and lust, people think are love, and so that relationship is all wrong. So now the men feel like, well, I can't invest in that. I can't get that because I'm not here yet.
Right.
Where will you ever be there?
Right.
So,
exactly.
and women like me, and I know I can speak for Tina, we can't sit around and wait. We can't be that freeze girl. Wait until I get myself together.
Right. We can't either. I mean, other men can't wait either.
So for the record, independent women do want to be taken out on dates. Just maybe they're just not being asked.
Look right up.
They're not being asked.
Look at the camera.
Independent women do want to date. They're just not being asked.
But how many independent women we have?
Two.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot. We got people saying they're independent.
You got two right here.
Two
I know
right
that.
All the women that are independent, y'all leave a comment when we post this video.
And my independent is actually confidence in who I am.
Right.
And I'm having to be independent in my current situation.
Right.
So you just told everybody you ain't got no man, and you're open to
a date.
Okay,
a date.
Well, you just told everybody you got a bunch of women, but you still open to date.
She can't do what I do. You see hey, I ain't even reachable.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm not even reachable.
I'm fine. Next question.
Oh, cool. Jesus.
Are black men just not attracted to black women anymore? PC.
Hey. See, that's why I don't understand y'all coming at me with that.
Hey.
I knew it would come. Yeah, I have dated white women. I mean, yeah, we attracted to black women. I mean, more than just black women, really. But you know, I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question.
Quez, he needs your help.
Hey, it just depends on, I mean, what you like. But we still attracted to black women. But we just don't want to deal with all the extraness. There's a lot of extraness that come with that we're dealing with. You know, I ain't never had no girlfriend outside of the black
White
race.
women not ratchet?
Not too quick. Not too quick.
It's rare.
Okay.
It's rare.
It's rare. It's very rare.
It's very rare.
I mean, but that's cool though. I mean, it's okay to be ratchet. It's okay.
I mean,
it's okay.
I'm cool with the ratchet.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I came up with the ratchet.
Yeah, I like ratchet.
How ratchet you want to be?
Yeah.
You know, my stance on it is if a black man has a preference to date white women or deal with white women, that's fine. But I have the issue when it comes to like a prejudice, like you're down in black women and you're only dealing with white women because you have like a hate or you discriminating against black women. And that's what I have an issue with. Like, don't disrespect black women because it's your preference to be with a white. If you want to be with a white woman, hey, if you're happy, go at it. But don't talk about black women because you want to support or you feel like you need to justify what you decide is your preference.
Right. Yeah, you can't do that.
So
you can't do that.
Yeah,
and most of it, I mean, like I say, down black women. I mean, you got black women down black men, and they like black men. They don't even date white men.
Right.
So now we getting down. We either deadbeat, we homeless, or we a dog. Mm-hmm. You know, you rarely hear black women uplift black men. I mean, that guy
talking to the wrong black women.
I understand that, but I'm just talking about a percentage. I
What-
mean, I asked you 100 black women.
What's the percentage? if we did a poll, if we went out and did a poll, 100 black women. What you think the percentage would be?
I don't know. I know 2 for sure. I can't speak for the other.
So 2 out of 100. That's what.
But in all honesty, I think it's more women like me and Tina than it is not like me and Tina. And the simple fact is, oftentimes we're perceived to be one way. You know why it's more women like us? Because y'all are not approaching us, so y'all can't get our opinion on things.
No, I'm coming.
Y'all dealing with the same population of females,
Yeah.
so you're gonna get the same answer.
Okay, so they just like me approaching Rihanna. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I can approach it, but I ain't finna go approach Rihanna right now knowing that I ain't where I need to be. I mean, what can I do for her other than, you know, make her laugh? I make her laugh, stuff like that, but y'all have y'all standards. Right. I mean, and then your mama don't tell you, don't go beyond your standards. Don't lower your standards. Don't just settle for anything. So now,
once again, have you had that conversation with a quote-unquote independent black woman? Have you fully sat down and just had that drawn-out conversation like, what are your expectations? What are your standards? What are these different things, right? Right. Oftentimes, questions go unanswered because the question is not asked. I understand. And so, if your goal is to have a certain type of woman, how will you ever have that certain type of woman if you're not having that conversation with a white, black, or indifferent, any type of race, right? So if you don't have that conversation with that woman and fully figured out, or women of that caliber that you're looking for, then you will never know what their thought process is, right? You say standards and you put your hands up here. I'm looking for a foundation, right? You know what I'm saying? If he out there working, he got his hands dirty, he doing what he ever got to do, he take care of himself. That doesn't mean that type of business probably ain't gonna come with an $80,000-$90,000 type of career type of thing. But my thing is, I see you handling your business. I see someone I can build with. I see someone I can grow with. And all too often, I'm not attracted to dudes in suits, so that ain't the type of guy that I want. So my thing is, like, my thing is, you know, that dude that got that 1 or 2 suit in there to go to church, I can dig that guy, and then like we can grow together, but you got to start having different conversations with different types of women. Not the women that you're talking to. They may be some great and wonderful women. They just not giving you. You don't get a full ram of the perception of a black woman.
Right. Yeah. That's what's going on.
I agree, Sean.
That's definitely what's going on.
There you go, PC.
I'm gonna pick one now.
And y'all, the topics the questions that we're asking were questions that different people inboxed us to discuss on the show. So anytime you have a question and you want us to ask your question on the show, go ahead and inbox us on the Royal Review Show.
This is a good question.
Oh, okay. Coach P question.
Oh, dear.
Are all the good black men gone? I'm gonna let you answer that, Martina, first, and then
it seems that way, but I know it's not the case. It's just hard to find a good black man, or hard for a good black man to find me.
Oh,
that's how I can only speak for myself.
Are all the good black men gone? No, I don't think they're all gone. I think they have lost some of their confidence in their willingness to approach the type of woman that they want. I think along the lines, some of the black men that are good, that do work, that do take care of their kids, feel like they have to settle for something that they don't truly want, so to speak.
Right.
Or they have outgrown the type of women that they're dating, but they're so used to dating that type of woman that they stick by their side. So I could never say that I believe all the good black men are gone. I think they just as hard to understand as it is for a good black man to understand a good black woman.
I agree.
Definitely facts.
I don't think they're gone either, but we almost gone.
Right.
I mean, we almost gone. I'm just be honest with you. I mean, because all your athletes, basically got white women,
right,
or
different
Spanish or different race,
yeah.
and they the one that with the financial,
right.
freedom. So, I mean, and what you got left is the hustlers and the ones that are trying to get to the next level, or you got most of the ones that just stagnant. They just stay on that same level. So, I mean, we're not gone like in the physical, but we're about gone just like you say, confidence. Just having somebody behind us that say, look, you're a strong black man, you're superior, you can do this, you can do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying for you. And it's hard to get a woman to even pray for you.
Right.
I mean,
it's even harder to get a man to pray for you.
Exactly, and I pray for mine all day. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't pray for you, I don't need you.
Right, exactly.
I agree.
I can't feed you, but I can pray for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like you say, most women, if you can't do certain things, you ain't that type of man I need.
Right.
And if you can't go and do this and do that, then I'm going to cue everything. They seem to have stuff together that might spend a little bit of money on.
Don't go that route.
Now they're ready to go.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, I don't have a girlfriend by choice, but I'm him. If they look for a good black man,
girlfriend, boyfriend thing, it's like I say, elementary. It's elementary. It's either you're married, or you got a teammate, or you're single.
Exactly.
I mean,
it ain't.
You a coach for real.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I mean, because if you think about it, and I'm a coach, we can use the coach thing. All right, I rarely see couples come to the game.
Exactly.
Mom and daddy.
Exactly.
I rarely see girlfriend and boyfriend come to the game. I'm either seeing mama, I'm either seeing daddy, or I'm seeing me mom, or grandma, or papa. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the strong structured family where we got me and my wife, or you and your husband and the little kids, and y'all got y'all little Debbie's packed up. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that. You know what I'm saying? What I see is Mimi over there by herself. And she's rooting for her son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's dropping him off every day by herself. I don't see the father. You know what I'm saying? So we gone. Where are they? You know,
he at work.
Either he at work, either he hustling, or he might even be chasing women. He might be doing something he ain't got no business doing. So we just need to be more empowered. We just need to be embraced a little bit more. So that way y'all can see where the black man at.
Check this though. Why are black women marriage rate the lowest though? Why black women ain't get married?
I mean, I feel like the rate is low because most of us come from a broken family. I mean, it's still a chain. We can break every chain.
Right.
But most of us, mama wasn't married. Or
Right.
mama was married and you seen daddy walk out on mama. So, most of the women now coming from single parents. So now you don't see mama by herself. You don't see mama do all of this by herself. Especially a good mama like you and you. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all had like daughters or whatever, and your daughter seen y'all, like, I see mama every day grinding. I see mama every day preparing meals. I see mama every day paying the bills. I never lack for nothing. So now this girl done growed up without having a father figure.
Right.
Now she gonna seek a father figure.
Right.
But at the same time, she gonna see mama done did it by herself. So I don't need no man.
Exactly.
I don't need no man. But see a white woman or a Mexican or anybody else, daddy been there forever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to grandma and granddaddy's house.
Right.
If we go to our grandma and granddaddy's house, you got a step granddaddy.
Right.
You don't see that too much. You don't see that too much with
true.
white families or anybody else. Either your granddaddy that been there forever or nobody. Black folk, you got your step granddaddy, you got your step grandma sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how the culture right now, man.
Yeah,
We gotta break
what
those
it is.
chains. We gotta break those chains.
Yeah,
We gotta find some black women to marry quick.
I'm looking for him.
Yeah, we gotta break that chain, but
I'm looking for him.
I just feel like we won't have enough.
Y'all, Quest said he looking for you.
Yeah, don't inbox me on Facebook. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't returning.
Go ahead, get mad, Quest.
Yeah, I ain't approach. I don't want to be approachable.
Another question.
Okay, let's see. Can you be in a relationship with someone that has a different religion?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I don't think, like you said, no, I don't think so. You gotta be equally yoked.
You have to be equally yoked. We have to be able to believe in the same, believe in the one and true living God. And as PC say, how can I pray for you if we're not praying the same?
Exactly.
So, nah, we can't be of different religions, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
And I've heard the question before, and I'm gonna bring it up. Can you go to different churches?
Right.
Long as we have the same religion, we can have different churches. We can visit different churches, different things of that nature. But we must be equally and evenly yoked.
Got it.
And that doesn't come with a financial status. That doesn't come with all of the things that relationships come with. Your belief can be your foundation, because I know that is my faith is my foundation. So long as we are in agreement, when two or more come together, right? Long as we're in agreement in that manner, then I think that we can be in a relationship. But if we're not in the same religion, I'm not gonna try to convert you. You're not gonna try to convert me. We just not gonna do this. Period.
Exactly.
Right. Definitely.
And I'm pretty sure people have been in different religions and in relationships in the past. I'm pretty sure it's probably difficult. I don't know the rates on that. I hadn't looked that up, but that would be an interesting fact to find out.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. People brought up different. So you automatic. It might be a Baptist. It might be AME. It might be whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you grow up a certain way, but if you grow out of it, I mean, that's a different thing. So, you're right. Yeah, religion is a big thing.
Okay. Let's see what else we have. What's one of the biggest mistakes you made in starting a new relationship?
Being too open too soon.
Yeah.
Doing too much.
Spending money
too much too soon. Yeah, doing too much too soon.
Money, they're going to spend money all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so
don't start now. You can't keep up.
Yeah,
That's true. That's a good. I think for me personally, as a woman, trying to do wifey roles and you don't have that title yet. Yeah. Like you're doing just absolutely too much for somebody.
Yeah, you cooking and dropping off at work. And
that's happening a lot right now. I mean, and I believe you got to do that to see. I mean, you might be trying to build something, you know. So it's kind of hard to say, well, I can't take you to work. Right. You know, I can't bring you lunch. Right. So, 'cause this might be your other half later on in the future. So you got to find a way to balance it out. You know, and communicate with that person off top. Like, look, you know, if we go out on a date, like, what do you want out of life, or what's your motive? You know what I'm saying? What if you got to kind of give them different scenarios and stuff like that.
I agree with the balance, but like, what's the balance? Like, what is too much, and what is you don't do that? Like, what is the balance?
I mean,
like,
y'all, that's come with a conversation. Yeah. I think that what leads to my biggest mistake is not knowing what the end goal is, of us fully understanding what do we want out of this relationship, right? Because the thought process could be different for each person, but if we have that conversation up front and we know what we're leading to, as opposed to just wandering like aimlessly in a relationship and then getting upset because, well, that's not what I want. Well, this is not what I want. And so if we put that out in the beginning, then we fully know what we're going to, or what we're not even going to try to pursue because we're not on the same page.
Right. What she done?
Definitely.
I'm scared before you ask questions.
Hey, these good questions. Oh yeah, that's a good one right here though. Is your significant other entitled to your social media password?
No. Nobody entitled. Nobody. Listen. I asked 100 men this, and all of them said the same thing. No. Nobody's entitled to no password unless it's the bank account where y'all both got money in.
Right.
That's the only thing you entitled to. If you're willing to get somebody a password, that's on you.
That's on you.
But I'm not finna ask nobody for their password. Yeah. That's their privacy. Everybody needs a little bit of privacy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't need to be giving out no password.
Yeah, you ain't giving.
I mean, if you're married, then you get password. If you ain't married, don't ask for no password.
Yeah, man, listen, don't ask me for my password. Don't go snooping. Don't pick my phone
you
up.
Automatic know that,
none of that.
You automatically know that automatic.
That's a no-go.
They gonna snoop, but password.
Hold on, what's snooping?
Going through my phone, you already. We can't be in no restaurant sitting this close. Cause as soon as my phone ring or I get a text and I'm putting, you already know my code. Yeah. As soon as I go to sleep, as soon as you realize I'm sleep good, you rolling over, grab my phone, put my password in, going through, and then I promise you, anybody can go through anybody's phone. You gonna find something that's gonna make you mad. Exactly. Especially if you reading text messages between two guys, like your homeboy, like guy talk, y'all just talking, and y'all be talking about it, she gonna get mad.
And
like she see talking about.
And if they go through your phone, they go into your best friend part first.
Exactly.
You gonna find out what you and your friend talking about.
Exactly.
So,
that's where you gonna find the dirt at. Yeah. You going looking for Sheila name? No, you need to be going see what Quez and people talking about. Okay. That's where all the dirt
So women Quez say if you start stooping, you need to go to the friends first.
They already know that.
They know that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all.
I didn't know that. I've never done it.
Cause I have. I ain't gonna lie. I went through the phone before, and you gonna get what you're looking for.
Exactly.
But as a man, you know, if you just, you know, you feel some type of insecurity and you happen to do that, but you shouldn't do it. Nobody shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it.
You should not do it.
You shouldn't go to the phone. You shouldn't be entitled to a password. But if you feel like you just need to see something, all right, once a month, check that phone. Just check the phone once a month. I mean, if you feel like you gotta do it, do it. If you get in there, you get in there. But once a month, twice a month, or whatever, check the phone. Go ahead and do what you got to do. What's gonna happen is you're gonna see something you don't like,
right? And
then it gonna show right there. So, what you need password?
But it don't make no sense. Like
Tina, you give your password.
Yeah, I would give my password. I don't have anything to hide. You can have my password
and get mad. We argue. You ain't going nowhere. So you can go through my phone 3-4 times
like
a day.
You got the juice Quiz and nobody's going nowhere.
Nah, that's facts.
Tina
ain't going nowhere.
And they just get them ammunition to go do something.
Exactly. They ain't going nowhere.
I'm like Tina. You can have my password.
You ain't get mine. Point blank period. Don't need to ask for it.
If she got a password on her phone, I'm gonna have one on mine. If her phone open, I'll leave mine open.
Only reason why I got a password on my phone so I won't mess around and butt dial somebody. Right. Like other than that, you can.
Well, I work with kids, so
yeah, that too.
I don't want no kids to get my phone and see what me and my friends talk about. Or,
what you got in your phone, PC? What you got in your phone?
Business.
Big business.
Big business.
Yeah,
you can't just go snooping around. You can't go snooping around in Coach's phone.
Right.
You know, Coach got business.
I just got one just in case I lose my phone somewhere. Yeah. I don't want, a stranger going through it. You know, I got all kind of bank passwords and stuff like that.
Big money.
So no passwords, okay? No passwords.
Yeah, you ain't get mine. My blank period. I'll start talking to you after.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. Will you give your password or not? Drop a comment when they upload the video.
They gonna be like, yo, I need the password. Where's they give me his password? Nah. See, I'm gonna get a 10 message. Oh, you ain't getting about it? No. Would you, hey, that really a good question though. What would you do if you dated somebody and their child was out of hand, like disrespectful?
I can answer that. Give them whooping.
You can't whoop it. You can't whoop. You can't whoop. Hey.
You give them whooping. Nah, I just playing. If you got to, hey, because I don't want to whoop my kids.
Right.
I mean, y'all know now. If you talking to him with my baby mama, I got 6 of them. You know, you touch my baby, I'm coming. Coach coming. Yeah. But if they being bad, you call the dad.
Right.
If you can't get in contact with the dad and mama, let them be bad. You got, you and mom communicate, let them know, like, look, kids a little bit out of hand. I'm not used to this. Right. But I'm going to continue to work, do what I can on my end to be a father-type figure to that child. Yeah. And then if it don't work out, you got to part ways because the child come first. Yeah. But especially if you're not married,
If it's to the point, though, well, we talking and your child out of hand, disrespectful, and, you got the mamas that feel like they child don't do nothing wrong, and you can't. Them type. I don't even have no dealing with you. I just leave.
About child wrong.
Yeah, but like if your kid just out of hand, like just rebelling, and you just feel like, cause kids grow, and when they get to a certain age, they gonna try you. Oh yeah. But like, and then you got a lot of kids that ain't got no father in the house, so when somebody else come in, they so close with their mama, they feel like, okay, you trying to move in on my, their mom. Right. Like I'm just so used to it's always been me and mom. It ain't, and then you got a lot of guys, they overstep their boundaries too.
Yeah, they do.
Like I got 3 kids. I got 3 baby mamas. So I don't whoop my kid. Like, and if my kid disrespect, I ain't let my kid disrespect nobody grown. Right. So if like you kicking it with my baby mama and my kid disrespect you, then I'ma check them. Like you don't disrespect nobody grown. But as far as whooping them, no, don't touch my kid. No. None of that. But like, I have no problem telling my kid like, look, this who your mama seeing, like you gonna respect them.
Right.
Point blank period. Ain't no in between.
And it gotta be somebody, again, we can't tell our baby mama who to talk to.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And then, we feel like we grounded, we feel like we good men, we feel like they should find somebody that at least like us
Right.
or better than us.
Right.
When it come out of our kids. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me, I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I feel like the guy you're talking to is not on that level right now, if he got some extra stuff going on, or he's, I'm checking the background, see if there's a sex offender for the first thing. I need to know this stuff.
Right.
If he feeling like he gonna be with you, he need to be man enough to say, look, I'm gonna have to talk to your baby daddy.
Right.
To let him know, like, look, I'm this type of guy. This is me. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, and a man like me, if you step at me saying something like that, one, you gotta be crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna respect that because you came to me and said, look, I'm talking to your baby mama, and I'm willing to go farther with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got a child by her, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes for your baby mother and that child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if he just say she talking to somebody that's out here in the trap, or just out here just wild and stuff like that, no, I don't want my baby around that.
Right.
Because I'm not showing her that.
Right.
I'm not bringing that to her or
Right.
him. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Me and him gotta have power.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
Yeah, and when I tell you whatever I tell you, however you take it, then it gonna go left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all going left when it comes to my kid.
Yeah.
Like we ain't even playing
Yeah.
about nothing like that. But at the same time, the mama shield the guy. You got nowadays the mama shield the guy. Whoever she talking to, she don't want us to see him.
Exactly.
It's like it's a secret. But like if he around my kid, like why you hiding him?
Yeah, I go through that too. But
Right.
the reason why they hide them, because they're not on your level.
Right.
Like they stupid. They sell it.
Right.
They and for one, a woman and a man too, but a woman is not going to put out there she talking to John when she had Q everything. John ain't getting on that.
You got hey,
She
you got
She sell for John.
Yeah.
She sell for John.
Yeah.
She ain't got Kobe.
Right.
She sell it for Tommy.
Right.
So she ain't even let PCC Tommy.
Right.
Cause PC already PCC Tommy. PC gonna be like, for one, Tommy ain't know his stuff.
Right.
Tommy ain't know what he supposed to do.
Yeah.
So now I'm on your head again,
Right.
cause like you went from sugar to what. So I mean,
Yeah,
there it is right there.
And
Y'all
they
serious?
ain't over you.
Y'all serious
They
right
They
now?
ain't over you.
Yeah.
They ain't
Y'all
over you.
super
Half of the time they be hiding them because they ain't over you.
They ain't over you.
They ain't over you. So
They
you don't
over
want you don't want me to know like this what you really doing. Like women ain't really claiming nobody. Like if you got your baby daddy and you still got feeling for him, you ain't claiming him. Like you don't even want me to see him.
Exactly.
Because if you feel like if you introduce me to him, then that let me know like y'all solid.
Exactly.
So that means whatever we have going on or whatever we can have going on, we getting on through.
Right.
I'm getting on through.
Yo, they so serious. Right
I think it depends on the relationship that you have with your child's when your mother or your child's father. Because me personally, I don't feel like I owe anything to my child's father. Personally, if I date somebody, we ain't got a relationship. It depends on your relationship. If you don't come around, who cares?
Well, Dad, I'm coming around. I'm around.
I'm around.
So I guess it
I'm around.
differs from person to person. Actually, because it depends on the relationship.
Yeah, because it's different too. Cause 9 times out of 10, you got baby mama still playing around.
Hold
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Hold
Once
up.
again, I gotta fall into that 1 out of 10.
I'm just telling you.
This
9 times out of 10.
PC statistics.
9 times out of 10, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Y'all want truth, right?
You want
9
that?
times out of
That is
10,
not.
baby mama still my baby dad.
I-
If she ain't messing with him, she can have him if she want to, or he can have her if she want to. It's some kind of if she hiring that man, she got some kind of feeling for her baby dad.
Facts.
This is why I tag
Facts.
Hey,
you.
let me
Because
say
I am the 1 out of 10 in this situation, right? And I kind of agree with Tina. If the father is not there, then I don't feel the need to go through that whole introduction process. But if the father is there, it should be a certain level
Right.
of respect.
Exactly.
And talking about the question, so to speak, in disciplining the child, as a female, I think it's different because if we're stepping into a relationship with a man who has a child, a lot of times that kid is not going to be there all the time.
Right.
So when they come around, it's like an event, so to speak, right?
Right.
Even if he's consistent in that child's life, it's like when we come around, I see the child, that means you got him for a weekend or a week or however,
Yeah.
and I want to help make this as fun as possible.
Right.
So sometimes it can be a little bit more easier for females stepping into that situation unless that father is like, look, my baby mama crazy, I gotta do this, that, and the third. But I know with me, I haven't had to really deal with that on that level where I've had to deal with another man's child.
Right.
But kids love me, so I'm not really worried about that
Right.
piece. And I'm willing to, once again, meet that child where he or she is. Like, if you're 12 and 13, I'm not finna come in there and be like, let me take you to the candy store, right? And you 12 and 13, I just want to get to know you where you are and who you are. And in that, like, I have this thing, you gotta have connection before you have correction.
Right.
You cannot correct me if you're not connected.
Exactly.
So my thing is, I want to be able to connect with that child, and even in that, I know as a female, that's gonna strengthen the bond with that man if he sees that I'm connecting with his child.
Right.
So it's just still a certain level of respect. I think everybody deserves respect, right? And I'm only gonna. If I have any grievances, I'm going to speak with that man about his child. Not in a sense of you better get your child like, hey, this is what I noticed. How would you want me to address it, or do you want to address it? Type of conversation, a grown-up conversation, right? I'm not allowing for a child to get me up in my feelings,
right?
So just have that conversation with that guy,
right? And but it's hard for when you got a daughter,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine another man whooping your daughter,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing. People crazy these days. You got all these pedophiles.
Right.
You got sex offenders stuff. I need to know these things. You know, just because mama don't got this vibe from you and you don't show mama, you might be manipulating mama and got her thinking you somebody you ain't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then now you coming in, you got good with the family. You good. And those be the ones, most of the time, be the ones that molest kids because they comfortable around them. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what type of man you is.
PC, that is the beauty of understanding your singleness in a relationship, choosing to date someone, choosing to get engaged to that person, truly get to know that person, and then marry that person, and then y'all have kids.
Right.
So now you ain't worried about that outside person coming in.
Exactly.
The issue here is because we've all hit that wall of lust and had a child out of wedlock, right? And I don't knock anybody for that because I am one of those people. But I also, in seeing this, now I understand the beauty of marriage and having a child with the man or the woman that you choose to marry, because now y'all can parent together as opposed to me trying to just step in and help you parent. Because if the child is, I can't parent that child in that sense, right? I can help guide that child, but I can't parent. But if we go down the path that we're supposed to go down, or the path that God wants us to go down, and I'm fully understanding that now, then when you're married and you have kids, then we eliminate all of these questions, right? And just fully understanding that path and choosing to go down that path. I think that is part of the reason why I haven't had another child, because I don't want to have to deal in that situation, right? So.
It makes it harder. It definitely does.
Extremely.
But if they ain't your baby, don't hoop.
We ain't doing
no.
You know, I think that's a debate, because some men would say if I can provide for them, why can't I discipline them?
Daddy providing. I don't care what if you feed them, they're what you're supposed to do. If you live with baby mama, that's a pack of deal. That's a pack of deal. But what I'm saying is, that's when if that man got a good motive for that woman, he'll be mad. If I mess with a woman and she got a child and the father's not in their life, then oh well.
Yeah.
But if he's in his life or her life, hey, look, I need to talk to Sunset. You know.
So say for instance, you and this woman have a child. Y'all not together at all. Newborn child, man steps in.
Right.
I'm there from day one. The man is there from day one.
Right.
Him and that woman grow into a relationship together, right? And he's there every day, even when you can't be there every day.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me he has no room to discipline that child?
Now he do.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Now
like,
he do.
Right.
He putting in the work.
Yeah.
He does since day one.
Okay.
You know, and then the child's still young.
Right.
So now they can get that sense of that's a father.
Exactly. And the child will be rebellious.
Somebody just come along because you met him at Elite or you met him at Baby Rooster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need a blast. And now he don't give you a good blast, and he don't took you out to eat on Tuesday.
Right.
Now he want to be stepped out on Friday.
Man, get out of here.
You understand what I'm saying? And then the thing is, you know, if he respecting her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to see a dude that's supposed to be my baby's mother man and supposed to be that guy for her, and he's on Facebook with another woman. You know what I'm saying? Now it's creating a whole different stress. Now she got your kid still in the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's again balance. You gotta have some type of balance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type.
People just want credit. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I give credit what credit is due, but I'm not applauding the fish for swimming. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Well, how long should you wait to bring somebody around your child?
Oh, the time frame?
Yeah.
hey, how long do you wait to have sex with a new guy?
Oh,
I'm just saying, I'm being real. This is the raw review. This is the raw review, right? So how long do you wait? I'm not talking to you.
How long do I wait?
Not talking to you. But what I'm saying is, that question is crazy. Because you got some women that'll have sex in 2 days.
2
days, maybe a day. So is that time frame from when you lay down with that man, is that the same time frame that you introduce him to your baby?
No, I'm asking y'all.
I'm just saying, no.
I don't bring women around my kids. Like we gotta be.
Yeah,
really
I don't do that either. Not too quick.
The only way a woman to see my kid early is if I'm just having to be out and we run into each other.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I ain't bringing my
kid. What's early?
Early.
So as a man, this is a woman that you're really feeling. How soon or how long do you feel? How long should it be before she introduces you? I'm speaking to you and you.
Me, okay.
Yeah. How long should it be before she introduces you to her child?
All right, so me, for one, I respect that child. So that child is a part of her. Mm-hmm. So, just like you said, I respect that child, I respect her. So I feel like we should talk at least a month. Just talk, get to know each other, date, whatever. Let that child hear you talking to me on the phone.
Exactly.
Let that child, know I'm talking to Coach P. Or this is who I'm talking to, or this is who I'm feeling right now. Let them hear you talk to them on the phone. Let them see you text. Let them see you happy. You know what I'm saying? Then that way, when you come around,
it's an easier transition.
You'll create an energy now, like my mom's happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good dude. And then once he already got that in his mind or her mind, then there when you go can show them like I am that guy your mom happy about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it takes a lead time. I say 90 days, just like the women say 90 days before you lay down with a man.
Oh man, 90 days. Man, women laying down.
I want that woman need to get to know that man first.
No, man, this ain't same night.
Same
what
night.
What kind of women you dealing with?
I just know. I got friends. I know how my friends do.
Same night,
Same night.
Yeah, but yeah, you got.
What kind of women y'all got?
That woman need to get a relationship with that man before she introduce him to a kid.
What's the time frame? Like, is it I don't care if you get it to me on the first night or the 16th night. If you a good person, I go off vibe. So I have no problem. I have no problem meeting a girl in the same night and going to have sex with her. That ain't no problem. Or the 16th night.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool because get what? For one, she knows she wants.
Exactly.
She knows she wants it before you want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta look at again come to balance.
Right.
Because anything easy ain't worth having.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you got that vibe, you got that energy.
Sometimes she might not be easy. It just be you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You can't. She might feel a certain way about me.
Exactly.
But she might not feel that about
you. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She might make you wait 90 days.
You might hit
30 minutes.
Exactly.
So hey,
that's
different scope for different folk, but at the same time, it's up to that man or that woman.
This is the Q&P show.
Hey, Q&P got the juice.
I'm just at a loss for words.
Ain't no time frame, ladies. Ain't no time frame. No time frame. Keep it real.
It is a time frame.
It is a time frame, but
depending on the woman.
Depending on the woman.
Right.
We can't come off on them.
Right.
We can't.
I'm pulling up Steph Curry. I'm shooting my shot. I'm pulling up.
Nah, I ain't gonna shoot my shot.
I'm shooting.
I'm shy guy. I'm gonna sit back shy guy, and I'm gonna let you give me the green light.
Yeah,
the green light come on. I want to go through the green light. Okay, but if not, if I want to yield, I yield.
I ain't even
I have a different approach to this whole thing.
What?
I mean, I ain't knocking folks that do what they do. That's your choice. We all human. We all adults. That's just. I'm just on something else right now, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, as you said, BC, I'm walking in a different light as it relates to relationships.
Right.
Because I know that part of the relationship is the easiest part of a relationship.
Exactly.
And I'm at the point where I want more, so I can wait on that because that's going to be easy. That's going to be what it's going to be. But at the end of the day, do I know that you'll be there for me if I'm sick? Do I know that I can trust you around my child? Do I know that if I call on you, you got my back at 100%, right? Those people that kind of sleeping together one night, it may grow to that. I don't know. I can't speak for that. But I'm just saying, I need to know that all of this other stuff is clicking because I'm not at the point for casual relationship.
Right.
Casual sex relationship, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not there, and I'm honest with myself about it, and you know what I'm saying. And some people may be. It's your thing. That's your stilo, not mine. So I need to know that all of these other intangible things are in place before you get to the part that's tangible. Because you can touch it, you can feel that. But I need to know that there's trust. I need to know that I can be happy with you away from that.
Right.
And as I said earlier, sometimes we misconstrue lust and liking somebody a lot for love, but I need to know that all of those other things are set and in place before I even go down that route.
Okay, so when you do find out all those things set in place,
Right.
and then you go down that route, and they ain't hitting on nothing in the bed.
See,
Like I said, everybody ain't mentally strong like you.
But see, the thing is, so I had an instance where, you know, this man was like, well, you know, I got to test drive the car. And so my shot back was, show me where you seen a Maybach commercial. Show me where you seen a Bentley commercial. You haven't, because those things are rare.
Right.
And when you buy it for that one time, and you buy it to keep it for life.
Never lose
I
value.
am not your Honda. I am not your Toyota. I am not your Kia.
Right.
So you can go ahead and keep going down that
Test
route,
drive.
right? Keep test drive.
Right.
I hope it don't break down on your side.
Right. Hope it ain't no limit. Hope it ain't a limit.
I hope it ain't a limit.
Hope it ain't a limit.
I hope you ain't purchasing extra tires that you're gonna need later on.
Right.
Just know that this Bentley, this Maybach is gonna be here. It's gonna be refined. It's gonna last for the test of time. And I am in that area. That doesn't make me better than anybody else.
Exactly.
So you got to know when that Bentley or that Maybach tie up.
Right. But let me tell you something. The maintenance high. The maintenance high.
So if I
the maintenance is not high here. Why? Because I took the time and I am uniquely and I am crafted perfectly as how I'm supposed to be in God's image for me. Right? So if something was to go wrong, I'm going to be able to communicate with you beforehand and let you know, like, look, my tire pressure low. Hey, look, all of these things are happening. So I have the ability.
Right.
I have the ability to tell you this, but I'm also at the point in my life where I can maintain it as well. I just need you to come in and just help me do these things.
Oh, so you just need me to pump the gas.
I'm saying pump the gas, open the door,
wash the car,
drive it every now and then. But
yeah.
what we ain't gonna be is I'm not for everybody.
They're right.
Yeah.
Right. I understand where you come from.
Well, you get Quinn, the Honda, and the Toyota, because I done seen a Honda and Toyota 400,000 miles still running.
Yeah, still running.
Still
But
running.
listen, how many owners?
Huh?
Yeah, you had 30
You heard about that
on?
Hey, but listen to this. Let me too. Like, listen, wherever, I got this thing though. This just might be me. But like, whatever you did, now I ain't just about to go wife nobody that slept with everybody. But think about it, like everybody done slept with people. So at the same time, like what you did before you met me,
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant to me. I'm not one of the type of people that be like.
But see, I'm on that same page. Your past is your past for a reason.
Right.
We in the present and we pursuing the future.
Exactly.
But my thing is, don't tell me you got to test drive. You got to do. I need to do this to know that we're gonna have a relationship.
No.
And that bothers me.
Right, that ain't,
because if I'm in love with you, I'm willing to see how our chemistry works. I'm willing to see how we can make that part be great if it is a problem.
Right.
If I'm in love with you, but if I'm in like with you, if I'm in lust with you, then I'm out the door because I don't care about that. But if I'm in love with you, I can grow. We can learn. We can figure each other out. And that way we have a level of intimacy that can't be reached in a one-night stand.
Well, I'm looking for the Bentley.
Well, it can be in one night stand.
It can't. I promise you.
I need to find
Not a
a
certain level of intimacy where I can look at you from across the room and be like, damn, I love that man.
That's what I be looking for.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I be looking
That's
for.
an instant energy.
I
like that. I mean, like you say, it take time.
Man,
it take time. So you believe in love at first sight? What you saying?
I believe in love at first sight. I just haven't experienced it.
I experienced it.
I
haven't experienced
you
it.
have?
Yeah, love at first sight.
If I experience love at first sight, then trust and believe. If I feel like I love that man, then that's who I'm going to marry. That's the thing.
Yeah. But if people that say they love Coach, they ain't married Coach.
They say they love Quez, they ain't married
If people that say
Quez.
they love you, then
Have
go
you
out and on you.
Because the word is misconstrued. The word, I like you a lot.
Right.
I like you a whole lot.
Right.
Like, I like you to the point where I can't even describe it anymore, so that's why I call it love.
Yeah, see, I ain't telling
You know what
about
I'm saying?
But
love.
what we say, I love you, Tina, but I'm not in love with you. That's
Then
the
you're not
same
in
thing.
love.
But I love her though. But I'm not in love with her.
Right. It's a certain type of food that I love to eat, but I ain't in love with that food. You know what I'm saying?
So I got
So my thing is what I'm looking for is a forever friend. What I'm looking for is a life partner.
Right.
And I can't get that if I'm sitting here giving my energy to
Test
people
driving.
people that can't get me there. Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that's just where I am. Right.
Test drive don't last long anyway.
Yeah.
And then you always got dudes sitting in the back seat.
Yeah. So he in the way.
And at the same time, I mean,
and that's how it is in a relationship, because you test drive in the car, 9 you got somebody in the back seat already in the car.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They just back there just in case you don't buy.
Exactly.
So
and guess what going?
They keep the car on their lot.
Right.
So.
And I tell people all the time, like, I people always like fine women. I don't like my women fine. I tell people that all the time. They're like, what you mean? I just like my women cute.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, people just go out here and get a woman. It's just a trophy. What you doing with a trophy?
Exactly.
When you win the championship, you get the trophy. Where's going? On the shelf.
All my trophies I got.
They going back on the shelf. It's just a show. You bring the fine woman around your family just to show the boys so they can see it.
And they get dusty.
Right, and they get dusty. So, I mean, I don't want that. You can keep that over there. You can give me an okay woman. I'll take a 7. 7.5.
You'll take a 7.5.
7.5.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
Well, I'm in a pop.
possible. 7 o'clock.
I'll take a 7.
Okay, y'all, Valentine's Day coming up.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our Valentine's edition show. So give us some advice for Valentine's Day. I know my advice personally is don't get caught up in the whole man-made holiday.
Right. My advice is pay them bills. Alright?
Yeah.
Light bill paid, rent paid. If that's the person that you with and she in the house with you, make sure your bills are paid. That's the main thing for Valentine. Your bill paid, your light bill paid, your rent paid. Y'all can do creative things like cook a meal, rose petals, music, any kind of stuff. But if you go out and buy all these candies, 5-star hotels, the rent ain't paid, light bill due, now you create another stretch the 15th of February.
And then y'all gonna be beefing.
Right, and then 9 times out of 10, you have a good day on one day.
Right.
Tomorrow you argue.
Right.
So try to, like you said, keep Valentine's like almost every day.
Right.
You know, keep it spontaneous every day.
Right.
Give us something different every day.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't gotta get a gift every day, but just do something different every day.
My Valentine's advice ain't even for people that's in a relationship. It's just for decide women, like, don't overstep your boundaries. Like, I'll make sure I look in the camera when I tell y'all this. If you know you the side chick on Valentine's Day, you might get your gift. But do not, I repeat, do not overstep your boundaries. Like, don't do that. Like, if you know we kicking it, I'm gonna make sure I drop something off to you, and you gonna get that. But when you see the old lady and she posting on how good a Valentine, don't you get jealous, because you already knew what you signed up for before you signed up for it. Right. So don't be doing all that extra stuff, trying to let people know that, oh, Quinn bought me this. No. You want to get cut off, overstep your boundaries on Valentine's Day. Yeah, we ain't doing
Valentine's really 3 days out,
Yeah.
The 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Yeah, so.
Hold on. Explain 13, 14.
Well, see, I can say the 13th, 14th, 15th. 13th is for that side chick.
There you go.
That's possibly can be your man.
Yeah.
You know, she's your backup quarterback, but she's really just as good as the starter.
Right.
So you go ahead and make sure that she's taken care of the day before or the day of. Yeah. So because she kind of got the same treatment as the starting quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
15.
The 15th is for that person that's
we missed, and you know we just kind of feel sorry for you.
But
get you a little something.
Y'all
we gonna get you a little something.
Yeah.
They dead serious. That's
we gonna get you a little something. I mean, hey.
So ladies, if you give your gifts the 13th,
the
15th, you know, you side chick.
My advice, like PC said, Valentine's Day should be an everyday event. It shouldn't be a man-made holiday. But also, let's not forget the men on Valentine's Day, right? All too often, as women, we expect and we don't give.
That's true.
So don't forget your men on Valentine's Day.
And sex is not a gift.
No.
Really? Sex isn't a gift?
No. Don't come in there with that Victoria's Secret on like you doing me a favor. No, we won't do that anyway. Whipped cream.
All that too messy anyway.
Yeah, don't put none of that on me. They're gonna break me out.
Hey,
no whipped cream.
I got a little different for whipped cream. You know, just keep
come get me some basketball tickets or something to the game.
Yeah, I love coming to show tickets.
Yeah, some. Get me some.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Get my car washed.
Yeah, some.
You know, I wash my own car, but do something like, get your car washed or, socks, underwear.
Yeah.
You know, we love nice underwear.
Just drop me off a car, put a couple dollars in.
If you got a couple dollars, put
a couple dollars in.
You want a couple?
I want a couple dollars.
Yeah, that works.
You want a couple dollars in the car? Wait.
I want a couple dollars. Drop me off a couple dollars.
Just pay for haircut for about 2 months.
That'll work.
You get me.
Send me the sports clip. Send me the sports clip. Get the MVP.
Hey, pay me. Hey, get my. Hey,
just don't overdo Valentine's.
Yeah,
don't stress yourself about it.
So what?
Get the kids something.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that's number one thing.
That's
number one thing. Kid get something first.
What has been some of y'all best Valentine's Day gifts?
Oh man. I can't say this on air.
Everybody scared now. Quail
over
here shaking
I can't even remember. I don't even.
I remember. Like, talking about what I got or gave?
Both.
Well, I don't remember nothing I got out of my 30 years of living. I don't remember a Valentine's gift. Cause I feel like Valentine's is not for the men.
Right.
I mean, you ain't got to get me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that. But for a woman, you know what I did one time was the rose petal thing and a nice hotel room. I found out her favorite drink. You know, I knew there was a Sprite, so I got a cold Sprite, put it on ice. Found out her favorite liquor. You know. Put it on ice. You know, she like to smoke Black and Miles. I had Black and Miles on deck for her.
Oh yeah, she gonna see this. She calling. She about to be calling back.
Now,
she about to be calling back.
Yeah, she gonna get that from the next man.
Yeah.
But then
had that inbox jumping.
Yeah. So what I did was I went and talked to her best friend. You know, kind of got some kind of insight from her best friend. And I met her best friend at a love shop. And we kind of like shop for the attire that I want her to wear for that night. Yeah. Had that laid out on the bed.
Yeah, she definitely
had the rose petals out there on the bed laid out, and I wrote her a note telling her to relax. You know, don't worry about nothing. Relax. Brought her food. Had her food already there. It was hot. I mean, she was straight. When I got there, she was knocked out. Sleep.
Yeah, she didn't have to wake
relaxed.
up.
She was relaxed. I mean, we didn't.
Yeah, but you better get that message. They're gonna say, I still like Sprite.
I still like Sprite. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think she got a man now, so you know. And she said something about Sprite, and she stepping outside the bounds.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ain't no more Sprite.
Ain't no more Sprite. Yeah. her Thursday no more get quenched. No
I don't even know. Have anybody ever bought me something? I can't even remember, man. I don't know.
What about you, Tim?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
You got the red on Valentine's.
As far as what I bought.
Nah, what you see. We trying to see. I don't care what you bought.
Well, personally, I've never really dated a romantic guy. So I really hadn't got that but the average little roses. And yeah.
Chocolate.
It hadn't been nothing real special or anything like real basic.
Basic.
So unfortunately, I haven't had the luxury of having like a great Valentine's Day yet.
So what is a great Valentine? I mean, I want y'all women to tell me something because Valentine's coming up. My birthday is first. My birthday comes first, so if they don't give me nothing for my birthday, Valentine's don't even count.
I mean, I think that with Valentine's Day, it's not always about just the material things of it. It's just more about the thought that you put into it and spending time and just being thoughtful, not just, okay, I forgot it's Valentine's Day, running by the stove, getting something 5 minutes before you get home. It's just about the thought for me. I like for somebody to take some time and think about what they do for me.
Be creative?
Yeah.
Okay. So you saying I can write you a little letter on a cardboard paper and little stuff like that, like kind of take it back to the childhood, but put a little grown man in too.
Put sprinkles on.
Right. But can we go to Wendy's? Can we go to Wendy's and split a 4 for 4 on Valentine's Day?
Oh, can I get you a hard debit snack and put a little sprinkles on?
If that's all you got, and that's how we rocking.
And
that's
then
how
when
we
she
rocking.
gonna call her girl,
Wendy's
girl,
4 for 4.
Who you think I am?
You're right.
Okay, but my question is, what we gonna do after we get to Wendy's?
Yeah.
What we gonna do after we get to Wendy's though?
Are
we gonna go for a walk? Like what? I mean, what
gonna
thought
walk
coming in there? Because you ain't put no thought in pulling up at Wendy's.
We gonna pull up.
Cause all you saw was the light, and you just pulled in.
We're gonna get some frosty. We're gonna get us some frosty when we get through.
Dollar Frost.
Then what else? What else?
We're gonna share that frosty.
What's gonna make it special though?
We're gonna make it special.
Yeah.
You with
When we
me?
get home. When we get home and when we sit down and talk, you know, that's what's gonna make it special. When we get home. It's special because we're together already.
Yeah.
But when we get home, I mean, when we amongst each other, that's what make it special.
See, that's what I might do. I might just take somebody to Wendy's just to see what she gonna react.
Well, I ain't been eating meat. I ain't been eating meat, so.
How that working out for you?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, I be wanting some fried chicken though. I be craving that fried chicken, but I feel good though. I still got a little stomach and everything. I'm still chunky. I still eat dairy snacks. I still eat sweets, but I don't eat no meat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we exit out, anybody have any Super Bowl predictions?
Well, for one, I want to say something. This right here, up here, shouldn't be here. We beat the Steelers, and we beat the Falcons last year, so it should be the New England Patriots and the Eagles up there. Sorry about that, but I feel like Tom Brady gonna win it because I mean he the GOAT.
Yeah.
Plus that's my team, but you know I kind of like coach my boys off the Belichick syndrome type thing. Do your job. Yeah. And that's what they do. They do their job. People say they cheat or whatever, but when you win, people always think you cheat. Yeah. I feel like if Nick Foles was to win, it'll create a quarterback controversy.
Definitely.
And Wentz is better than him.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I feel like the Eagles will come and fight like the Jaguars did.
The Eagles got the defense. They got good defense. I think it's gonna be a close game though. Like Brady to go.
Brady to go. Brady to win.
Yeah, I'm going Brady.
Let's get to the important thing. Where the Super Bowl party's at. Somebody, let us know what Super Bowl parties.
Well, I ain't going to no party though. I mean, I got to be somewhere where I can sit down and watch the game.
No parties.
No
Yeah,
parties.
all
I'll be
that.
in my house probably watching it.
By yourself?
There's too much information. Again, if I'm at home by myself or not, she don't need to know that. But
If he at home by himself at Super Bowl, he gonna be at home by himself Valentine's Day too.
hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's my birthday week, so you know.
okay.
I'll probably have a good little
I don't
time.
have a leg in that fight. I'm very loyal to my team. I'm just hoping for a good game. I'm a Broncos fan.
Oh, boom.
Okay.
yeah, I'm a 49er
and-
fan. I ain't got a dog in the fight either.
Right.
You got
And
my
so,
quarterback.
and so I never got a chance to answer my Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You know what? My best Valentine's gift was the fact that I was in a relationship with someone that made Valentine's Day every day.
Right.
So when that day came, it was just another day. So it wasn't someone trying to fit a year of a relationship into one day.
That's what
Okay,
people do.
yeah.
That's
Right.
what they do.
So
though.
it was like I could come home and stuff would be there on days, you know what I'm saying, different things like that. It wasn't because someone tried to, like I said, fit that whole year into that one day. Like,
Right.
look, I love you today,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, so it just made for that day, and so anything extra that came on that day was just icing on the cake for me,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so then in return, I tried to do the same thing in the relationship.
Cool.
So yeah, that's my kind of Valentine's Day spiel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer, Sean.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but before we exit, I gotta touch this topic because I see everybody talking about it. How y'all feel about these sex dolls? I know y'all saw 'em.
Sex dog.
You ain't seen them?
Again.
Everybody
getting $6 on Valentine's Day.
They done broke the mold. And then they high, like $1,900.
You,
I see it
you
on
searching?
Facebook.
You
Let me
searching?
tell you,
Search.
I don't need no
Sex.
set up. Why would I spend $2,000 on sex dog? I might as well I can have sex with just about anybody I want for $2,000.
Yeah.
Sex
I
dog.
mean,
Hold on.
I feel like the sex doll is over too much.
Yeah,
Too
they
much.
get it too much attention. It get way too
What
much
gonna happen
attention.
is, I just hope and pray they don't. I mean, we're already losing our women anyway. But I just pray and hope they don't get a sex doll man.
They got one.
But he actually can make his pump. You know what I'm saying? I'm about they make one that actually can pump.
Yeah.
That right there gonna kind of throw us away. I kind of hope they don't do that.
No sense.
Trump, whoever he is up there with that, do not make a sex doll
That
man
pumps.
that can pump. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna do that. Somebody gonna get electrocuted.
Yeah, I mean, if he
That's
can
all
pump,
gonna happen.
if
He
he
gonna
can
be pumping and me out.
if he pumping,
electrocuted.
we through.
Yeah,
you know, we
electrocuted.
pumping, we through. And they even got now. I seen yesterday they got like a little mouth with a clicker in it.
Yeah.
And if that right there, they gonna kill me all the way out. So I mean,
So
the clicker is for the female to put down there. I guess it's for whatever. But
They're gonna clean you out.
every man gonna be clean out.
Oh.
Hey, all the question gonna be where all the men at? Because
Yeah.
the dolls and the clickers is getting rid of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do a woman need a man for? The bullet already had us gone.
Yeah.
You know, the woman didn't even need a man no more. They got bullets.
I'm telling you, you leave me for that. Don't come back. Don't come back.
So, also, you saying you be judged?
Don't go back. You know, I'll be salty. I'll be real salty. Okay.
But yeah, that's it, dog stuff, man. It's old. It's too
Well, you
much.
ain't gotta worry about the $6 be whooping your child.
I ain't worried about that. But I mean, you got people out here that can't have sex. I mean, that might be 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 pounds. You know, I ain't got nobody they can marry with or something like that. I mean, the sex dog might be for them. You know, but other than that, man, the sex dog, I mean, it's something about everybody.
Yeah. That's what I say too.
You know my spiel. What I always go back to.
To the Bible.
I ain't trying to say
To the
in
Bible.
the last days, but it was spoken about all of this in the Bible with Sodom and Gomorrah and different things, and just fully understanding that. Just get right with God.
Right. Definitely.
Get right with God. Keep Him first, and I don't mean in the sense of making Him a choice on Sunday or whenever you go to Bible study. All too often, we live in the space of His grace is sufficient. All right, once you get that grace, where are you growing from that? And I think this whole situation with sex dolls, men, women, or however it is, like for that to even be put out there, we're putting ourselves in a position as people to show that it's a need for that.
Right.
When it's not, you know what I'm saying? If you just you keep God first in your life and you follow His teachings and you follow and you understand that route and just truly pursue your own personal relationship with God, then none of us would be
Right.
Getting
all this attention.
Right.
Right.
It's
None
too
of it would
much.
be getting
Right.
all this attention.
Exactly.
But now that it's out here, I say educate your kids because
Right.
it's not really us as adults that have to worry about it right now. It's our kids coming up, and this will be deemed the norm. for
Right.
our children.
Exactly.
So let's educate our children. It's kind of my whole spiel on it. I ain't getting into who should get it, if who should whatever.
Right.
I'm not for it, 110% not for
Me
it,
either.
but just prepare yourself in the word and also educate your children.
Right. Before we leave, tell everybody who you taking out for Valentine's Day.
TJ.
Hey,
I'm taking TJ,
that was
my
good.
son.
That was a good answer. That was a real good answer.
That's the right answer. That's
quick,
the only answer.
You quick on your feet. You quick on your
Hey.
feet. He looking. He gonna
TJ.
No, not TJ.
He.
TJ.
See, and that's why they ain't asking her to go on a date. You already know shot down, TJ. Her son.
Anyway.
You already shot down. That man don't let her watch him now. He
Yeah,
like,
he-
I want. She look good in that red.
Red.
Purple.
Thank
With
you,
the purple on.
Hey.
Okay, well that wraps it up, y'all. Anything else before we exit out?
No, just, hope you like everything we said today. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like it,
Question.
I got your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Got any questions for me?
Comment.
You can hit me up at CodePCQ@Hotmail. I'm on Facebook. Not on Twitter, nothing like that, but you can reach me easily.
Yeah, right. You can reach me on Instagram, Rosho Outreach, Facebook, Roshana Dennis, email roshana@gmail.com. So you don't know how to spell it, ROSHUNNIA. Yeah, man. You need me to come speak, you need me to come train, I'm available. Just let me know.
Okay, well thank you for joining us in the Playhouse where no topics are off limit.
Yeah, that's right.